Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and today I'm going to be giving you 15 tips on how to lose weight without working out. Now you got to remember that 80% of your diet is what you eat. The other 20% is the workout. So let's get into the video. So the first tip that I recommend is detoxing. Detoxing helps get rid of all the junk in your body. I don't want to refer to them as junk, but that's basically what they are, junk. So it helps get rid of all the junk in your body and makes you basically start over again. And when you start over, you do have the option if you like to eat healthy or, if you want to go back to eating junk, it's up to you. But another product that I also recommend is eating foods with fiber. When you detoxing, the difference between eating food with fiber and detoxing, some of them can cause some cramps, depending on the kind of detox you do use. Like on my previous video, if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna leave it down in the description box below. It's called Dieters Tea. That one, it does has cramps because it takes all the junk in your body and it does its job. It does its job. And then it gets rid of the junk. Another detox that I recommend is 3 simple healthy ingredients. It's homemade. I make it daily as well. It's just lemon, ginger, lime, some honey. You can use cayenne pepper, and you can also use I believe that's it if I'm not mistaken. Grapefruit juice. That's it. Grapefruit juice. Yes, that one right there, it doesn't give you cramps or so, but it does give you a good detox. I drink it in the morning and I also drink it in the nighttime. That one gives you a good detox. And yep, that's for tip number 1. That's what I highly recommend. Detoxing your body and getting rid of everything. Tip number 2, I recommend intermittent fasting. I might be saying this wrong, but correct me in the comments if I am. But intermittent fasting is basically when you go a certain period without eating. Usually I do intermittent fasting from 6 p.m. until 9:30 a.m. the next day. So my cutoff time, I stop eating at about maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock, no later than 5:30. That's my cutoff time. Because when you sleep or when you eat later than that, your body is trying to work out. Because after you eat in the evening or so, you usually just go to sleep. So if you stop eating at a certain period of time, like if you go to sleep at 9 o'clock and, you wake up at, in the morning or so. So while you sleep, your body is, trying to work the food that you just ate. So I would definitely recommend intermittent fasting. I am going to make a video about intermittent fasting. I might be saying it wrong. I'm pretty sure I am. But I do recommend intermittent fasting or fasting in general. Go a certain period without eating, whether it's from 7 to 5, 7 to 3. Just, cut off breakfast, eat lunch, or cut off lunch and eat dinner. Just fast. That'll train your body to, well, I guess I ain't getting no food, so it'll not, always crave eating. So I recommend intermittent fasting. Tip number 3. Now, if you're not a person who likes to eat healthy, who don't want to eat healthy, who's not with that healthy stuff, but you do want to still eat what you want and lose weight, I recommend eating in moderation, which means that, before you do eat something, drink some water, like 15, 30 minutes prior to eating, drink some water. Then, you plate your food or whatever you're about to eat. You plate it in small portions. So eating in moderation. That's tip number 3. So you don't want to, eat half for breakfast, half for lunch, and half for dinner if that's what you have to do. But do not eat all your food in one sitting. Eating all your food in one sitting stretches out the stomach. Then it takes longer for you to get full. When your stomach is flat and you eat in moderation, it fools the mind that you're full and your stomach basically stays fat. So that's tip number 3. Eating in moderation. Tip number 4, drink lots and lots of water. First thing you do in the morning, drink some water. Before you eat, 30 minutes before you eat, drink some water. 30 minutes after you eat, just drink only water. Squash the juice, squash the soda. Water. Make water a part of your diet. Eat, drink, sleep, water. That's all you have to do. Water. Water also helps get rid of all the toxins, all the food. Water. Which brings me back to my next tip. Number 5. Drink lots of water. Water is not only part of, human health, it's part of a diet as well. So drinking water, helps also get rid of a lot of toxins in your body. So I definitely recommend drinking water with a pH balance, somewhere between 7.5 and somewhere between, like 9.8 or so. I definitely, because it also helps balance your pH balance, which it also helps clear your skin as well. And it also helps with getting rid of all the toxins in your body. So tip number 5, I also recommend water, water, water. Make it a habit of drinking water. Another tip is no carbs. Stay away from carbs, like French fries, cake, donuts. Staying away from carbs, if you do decide to, work out, staying away from carbs is the easiest way. If you're not working out, is one of the easiest way to lose weight. Staying away from carbs. Carbs turn into fat in your body, which there's a lot of people I know who feel like they need to lose a muffin top. Basically, carbs create muffin tops. If you're not working out, carbs create muffin tops. They create love handles. They create a whole lot of unnecessary, loads in your body that you do not need. So another tip that I have is staying away from carbs. Eat more greens, stay away from red meat or any unnecessary, and sugar, and staying away from sugar as well. So no carbs, no red meat, no sugar. Another tip that I have is sleeping. Sleeping plays a big role in your diet. Sleeping, especially I don't sleep 8 hours. For some reason, my body can't. But I can sleep. I can sleep somewhere between 6 hours, wake up, and then later on in the evening, sleep for 2 hours. But consecutively, for some reason, my body cannot sleep for 8 hours. But sleep is very important in your diet if you're trying to lose weight. Make sure you get a good night's rest because it does keep you alert. One of the things about being sleep deprived is you do have a habit of eating because you're trying to stay up. You're using the food, the energy, from the food to stay up. But when you've had a good night's rest, you don't really get that hungry. I don't know if that's, for everybody. But for me, I'm very alert. I'm ready to go. A good night rest will really help you. Another tip, don't stress the weight. Don't stress the weight. Don't compare your weight. Don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 22. Move at your own pace. Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever keeps you going, move at your own pace. Don't be discouraged. Don't be sad. And love every milestone that you've accomplished, that you've overcome. Rather you lost 2 pounds yesterday and lost 5 pounds last week. Love every milestone of your weight loss journey. So I definitely recommend enjoying your weight, enjoying every milestone. Number 10, I also recommend making smoothies. Sometimes you just don't have time to eat. Starving yourself in a weight loss is not the vibe. It is not the vibe to starve yourself. So if you don't have time to make a quick meal or eat something, go buy a meal replacement smoothie. Meal replacement shake or so, or make smoothies yourself. But never, stay on an empty stomach. That doesn't help at all. So I also recommend tip number 10, meal replacements. You can also do meal prepping. It's not that expensive if you're buying, accordingly. It's not that expensive to eat healthy. And you don't even have to eat healthy. Just eat in moderation. But if you don't have the time, you're always busy, like you don't have time to work out or you don't have time to cook, make a smoothie, buy a shake. That also helps as well. It fills you up, for a certain period of time until you can actually get to a meal. So I also recommend making smoothies, making meal replacements, or, also meal prepping. Tip number 11, I recommend drinking green tea, hot green tea. In the morning, you can drink the green tea with caffeine, I should say. And in the evening, you can drink decaffeinated green tea. Green tea has so much antioxidants that really helps with the weight loss, especially with losing the belly fat. Green tea really helps. Now, this may sound weird, but I also recommend brushing your teeth after every meal. I noticed that every time after I'm finished eating and I brush my teeth, I don't have any cravings to eat anything. I don't know if that happens to you, but every time I'm finished eating and I brush my teeth, brushing your teeth basically after every meal helps get rid of the craving. That's what brushing your teeth. That's what brushing your teeth does. Have you ever chewed gum after eating a meal, or before eating, or have you ever chewed gum on an empty stomach, I should say? And you be so hungry. Gum is a good way to digest the meal after you finish eating. So I recommend brushing your teeth, chewing some, minty gum or so. Tip number 13, I also recommend, adding a lot of fruits and vegetables into your diet. If you don't have anything else, add fruits and vegetables. Fruits will, if you have any sweet cravings as far as the candy, fruits will be able to to quench that. And with the vegetables, it has plenty of fiber, like broccoli and kale and lettuce and carrots. Those will also help with your dieting. And this is the last tip. This is the most important tip. If you don't get anything else from this weight loss video or so, this is the most important tip of losing weight. Always have and be around positive energy, good energy. Always always having an attitude of gratitude. Always being around people with the same attitude of gratitude as you. You don't want any negative people, telling you, oh, you're not gonna lose weight, or this is not gonna help, and this, that, and the other. Always become one with yourself. You become one with yourself, you meditate, drink your tea, eat your fruits and vegetables, stay away from carbs, which also means staying away from negative people. That will also help you with the weight loss journey, where you don't have to work out to lose weight. So that's it for today. If you found this video very informative, like, comment, and subscribe. If you do have a comment, if there's anything that I missed out, leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. In the meantime, see you on my next video.